I started to run way back when I was a young boy. I started to represent the school all the way to the national levels. I lost my sight when I was 21. I had a mild stroke which affected my optic nerves. In the beginning it was tough for me. I had a good dream and a good future to be running and for myself and for the country, and now I have lost my sight. It took me years to accept, and in fact most of the time I wanted to be on my own. I went to a rehabilitation center. I was introduced to the games teacher who was also visually impaired. He was all the time telling me how it works to run with a guide. In the beginning it was not too easy. If you can look, my heart it is full of, I fought many times. I injured myself in the beginning. It was so tough because I could not be able to get the right guide. And it's like most of them, they were a bit ashamed to run with me. To get a perfect guide, you must be very close to that person. You must get somebody who is very patient, person who can be able to tell me in a few meters there is speed bump, then somebody you can be able to trust, because if you get in front of you can be disqualified. After 3 months I was able to run with a guide. I won the 3-kilometer road race, and then I was able to run even faster. I qualified even to go to Sydney Paralympics. It's like my dream was coming true. I remember like my guide was not feeling well, John. He was suffering from malaria, so the speed was too much for him. The last 50 meters, I had to run with him very exhausted. I always value that medal very, very much because it was my first international assignment. But my best race was in Athens 2004 when I was able to beat 2 world records in both the 5,000 meters and the 10,000 meters. I'm the triple world record holder in the Paralympics, 5,000 meters, 10,000 meters and the full marathon. I always tell the world that Henry Wanyoike lost his sight, but he never lost his vision, because the goals I had when I was a young boy, I'm able now to feed my family and take care of my mother and also the community, to support them in a small way. And again, I want to see myself helping the people with disability. I want to raise more voice. We need people who can be able to come on our side and support us 100%, because we have the ability, we have the potential. This is the time for opportunities, no sympathy.